Hi, this is Gail Knott with Not Limited Solutions. And I'm doing a little technique right now that I just talked about in my previous video with um, writing or filming blog posts all at once or at one period of time. So I just finished my previous blog post about blogging and putting that into your editorial calendar. Now we're going to talk about, once you have those blog posts, how to create your updates for social media sites such as Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. Now in each blog post that you have little nuggets of gold. You have these sound bites, these sentences that are just crystal clear and give so much value in just that one or two sentences alone. And every person has this. I think it's just something natural about us. We have our sayings, we have our catchphrases, and we usually don't recognize them until we see them in paper or on the screen in this case. For example, some of my phrases that come out are I talk about going from content to clients, and actually I'm sharing my techniques with you now with going from your content from your classes and blogging to using it in your social media updates and bringing people in who are your potential clients. So I say things like content to clients, or I talk about online networking, and I have a technique that I call ethical stalking. And thank you to my friend Mark Allen Granger, who heard me say that and was like, "Oh, that's a great title of a book." So there are wonderful things and phrases that we say all the time that are our little catchphrases or our little nuggets of wisdom, and often we don't recognize them until we see them in writing. So when you get your blog posts, whether they're written or video, and look for those little nuggets of wisdom that you can share. So they can be tips of the day, affirmations, short little stories, whatever it is. And then once you have those and you break it up, sometimes if it's just you that's doing all the updates, maybe just highlighting them is all you need to do. And in any Word document program, whether you use Google Docs or Word, Microsoft Word, they have a highlighting tool, and you could just highlight, okay, this is what these are the nuggets, these are what I'm going to post on social media. For those that would like to have a little bit more organized, or maybe you have an assistant helping you, you can put it into a spreadsheet and say, okay, here are the perfect Twitter posts, here's the perfect Facebook posts, here's what's great for LinkedIn, and so on, and then schedule them out. And that becomes your social media editorial calendar. So when I say calendar, it can be in a calendar, but even just having a spreadsheet with dates will have that work as well. Now, you may be thinking, oh, those are some great ideas. So how do I know what makes a great Twitter post versus a Facebook versus a LinkedIn? And I'm not even going to Google Plus yet. That will be a whole nother video. So I'm going to save that for the next video, because what I'd like you to do now is take a look at your last blog post that you wrote and highlight it or go through it and pick out the little nuggets of wisdom that you have that would make great social media updates.